Like he said, y'all right? Hey! Y'all right? Like he said, my name's Wayne Morris. I'm from Jacks Road, Texas. You ever heard of that? Yeah, it's like any other small town in Texas, just high school football and meth, you know? Yeah. Growing up in a small town, one thing I kind of get concerned with is I think my town, they only pray on Facebook. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like the other day, this chick, she was on Facebook, she's like, prayers today, I'm gonna be a nurse. And then 5 hours later, she's like, oh God, what are the plans for me? I was like, man, you don't blame things on God like that on Facebook? I'm like, sorry, babe, I didn't mean to cheat on you. God put that secretary there. You know? Like, sorry, boss, I was late for work. God put traffic in my way, you know? Do you think when I die, God's gonna be like, Wayne, you were 3 likes away from that threesome you always wanted? Anyone have kids here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, dude. It's fun, right? But sometimes you ever look at your kid and you think, man, Grandpa told me this would happen. Like, sometimes my grandpa would always be like, Wayne, your generation's spoiled. He'd always say that, Wayne, your generation's spoiled. Now I see it. I have a 6-year-old son. He's kind of spoiled. He can't go to bed unless he has this white noise machine. Have y'all seen one of these? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, it's like a static. Yeah, right? I kind of feel a little, I grew up poor though. I need like a little white trash machine, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Like a little domestic violence in the wall, you know? It's like this sitting there, go in bed, what's fucking there? It put me to sleep every fucking night, you know? Like a little white trash candle, you know, there's no cigarettes in the living room door. Yeah, I'm so white trash, both my baby mamas wear pajamas in Walmart. And I'm the kind of white trash where I get white trash jealous. You ever do that? You ever do that, Beard? Like, you ever look over at your neighbor? And I look over at my neighbor sometimes and I get jealous of him. Because he's got an above ground pool. He's got an 86 square body. Oh, yeah. And he's got this chick with a mullet and a crooked tit job. And late nights when my chick isn't giving up, I know who the fuck is, you know? That chick with a mullet and a crooked tit job, you know? And I catch myself being white trash just on the way I've been arrested, you know? Like, the first time I ever got arrested was mudding behind my VFW. Yeah. Second time I got arrested because my first girlfriend broke up with me and I was playing George Jones all through the night. Yeah, I was playing possum all through the night and they tried to turn him off and I said, fuck you, you know? Now the third time I got arrested was I was in the cemetery and I was getting a blowjob from a chick with a mullet and a crooked tit job. Yeah! No, really though. I enjoy having kids, you know, and it's crazy the kids these days, it's way different, you know, the toys are different. It's not G.I. Joe or G.I. Jane, now it's G.I. They, them. You know, it's like don't ask, don't tell, definitely don't assume, you know. The few, the proud, the we. Yeah, right? And another thing I've noticed is my daughter brought home these inclusive dolls. Y'all seen these? Let's let her serve the drinks, you know? Have y'all seen these inclusive dolls? No, just me? Just my daughter brought home this shit home? It's an inclusive doll. It's like Down syndrome Barbie, splotchy Barbie, shit like this. And I start flipping through the book and I start feeling left out, you know? Where's my inclusive doll? You know, where's teen pregnancy Barbie? Or like, where's deadbeat dad Ken, you know? I call him Jaquavius, if that's just me. And this one always lays flat in a small town, but I'll try it, you know. In my hometown, the biggest Barbie sale would be both my parents raised my kid Barbie. They got that guy, goddammit. No, but really, I love living in a small town, and you know, one thing I kind of see these days is the kids' names. They're fucking crazy. It's like Braxton with 3 Y's and 4 X's. The other day, I saw this argument. I literally heard this argument whether or not they're going to name their kid Darren Hunt Jr. Really, they were going to name their kid that. But I'm an electrician during the day because this doesn't pay the bills yet, if you can't tell. And, you know, I'm an electrician during the day and AC guy too. But I was at this lady's house and she was noticeably pregnant. And under the first rule is you're not supposed to say it. You're not supposed to be, hey bitch, you pregnant? But she was very noticeable. And I was like, hey, bitch, you pregnant? And I go, what are you naming it? And she go, I'm going to name my kid Tyrannosaurus Rex. I swear to God, this happened. And she goes, yeah, my grandpa's named Ty, his is Rex, and this just makes sense. By the way, 4 years later, that kid is in my kid's grade. It's still a thing, yeah. But in my head, I automatically thought, Joe, oh yeah, I'm going to name the kid Algorithm because my grandpa was named Al. Yeah, it's a real story. One thing I like being in a small town is the Spell Check Rebel. Y'all see them on Facebook, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like they spell tomorrow with 3 A's and 4 M's. Oh yeah, dude. And like, you know they're arguing with the spell check, right? While it's on Facebook, it's redlining. It's like, hey, this is not right. Definitely, it's not spelled like this, you know? Tomorrow's not spelled like this. And you know, but they like to argue with the red line. They're like, no, I'm smarter than the creator of the phone, you know? That's Steve Jobs, I'm glad he's dead. D-E-D. Yeah. Back to kids. No, man, I love my daughter. And my daughter's 12 this year, and there's something they don't prepare you for, and it's if your daughter's a retard. And like you know, they didn't build me up for this in life, but my daughter sucks at math, dude. She failed 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade math. And now I have her, but you know, I love her. But like, what are you supposed to do, you know? Like, I can't lie to her like my parents did to me, you know? My parents always built me up. They said, Wayne, you can be whatever you want to be in life. Well, that was a lie. Like, I was never going to play pro sports. Doctor was never in the card. Lawyer, that shit wasn't going to happen. I was going to need one, but... Come on now, right? But really, now I have a daughter. She's 12 years old. She failed 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade math. And I was like, Allie, your best bet is probably drop out at 16, you know? You can join the workforce. Sonic will hire you. But then they don't teach you this in school either, is how do you deal with 12-year-old girls' sports? Do you have a daughter? How old is she?
One's just 12, one's 23.
Oh, okay, so you don't come out. You ever watch 12-year-old girls' sports? Or 11-year-old girls' sports? Or 10-year-old girls' sports? Right? Dude, how boring is it after a 0-0 in the game, you know? The other day, my daughter lost 67-1. She scored the one, though. I was like, hell yeah. And lately, I've been getting mad at this guy named Joe Rogan. You don't know who that is? Because he doesn't want trans in my daughter's sports, but I kind of do after that shit, you know? You know, I kind of want a 6'4" white guy with a beard dunking on my daughter, you know? You know, leave it to man to make women's sports watchable. She likes it too. Who here knows what idioms are? You ever heard of idioms? None of y'all? Y'all right there. Hey. Idioms. You know what idioms are? Idioms are old people sayings. You heard them your whole life. Those are idioms. My mom's an English teacher, 7th grade. And she's the one that taught me idioms. They're the sayings you heard your whole life. Like, as a crow's fly, shit like that. Well, lately I've been questioning some like my grandpa always said one. He'd always be like, Wayne, they got more money than you can shake a stick at. You heard that, right? Your grandpa said that? Yeah. And I Googled that the other day. You know you can shake a stick at any fucking amount? Right, dude? Another idiom is, my grandma and I were watching someone awkwardly do something. She goes, well, Wayne, there's one way to skin a cat. Right? You heard that one, right? Well, I Googled that idiom. Did you know that idiom actually stems from there's more than one sexual position? Yeah, more than one way to skin a cat. Yeah, right, dude? More than one way to skin a cat. That actually stands for pussy. Yeah. Who would have thought my whole life, my mom, my dad, my grandma, all of them been like, well, Wayne, there's one way to fuck, you know? Here I am, still having basic white boy sex, you know, not even a pillow in the back, none of that shit, you know? Another idiom is, boys don't cry. You heard that one, right? The other day, my son, he ran in the room and he threw a remote control right at my dick and balls. That day, 2 boys cried. You know how it is having a 6-year-old, you know? Yeah, anyone married here? You're married? Yeah, that's it? You aren't married? Nobody's married? Shit, dude. Dude, I lost my wife during COVID. Yeah. She left me for the 51-year-old yoga instructor teaches at Berkeley. Yeah, she left me for that faggot. Yeah. She left me for that guy, dude. The guy that teaches yoga at Berkeley. Little skinny white guy, curly hair. Yeah, dude, teaches yoga. Dude, he looks just like Richard Simmons. And I thank God every night he wasn't black, too. Because those angles and a bigger dick, I would have killed myself. Right, dude? You know what I'm talking about. No, really, dude. And, like, you know, she really did, like, she left me for that guy. And I had this realization one day after I shoved a healing crystal up my ass. I gotta make some changes, you know? So, first thing I did is I sat alone and I binge watched TV shows. You ever do that? First show I watched was a show called Love on the Spectrum. It's a good show, right? That Abby can get it, dude. I'm telling y'all this, dude. Yeah, right? She does make hats, dude. You know Abby makes hats. But no, really. And, you know, I watched this show, and I don't know if y'all, those of y'all that don't know this, it's a Netflix show where they match up autistic people and they make them date. You haven't watched it, really? Just me and her? Yeah, dude, it's a good show, dude. But, right, it's really good, dude. And I started learning something about myself after I watched this show, though. You need to watch it. But I started learning about myself after I watched this show. Oh, she can, dude. Abby can get it, dude. But no. After I watched this, I binge watched it and learned something. Pretty damn sure my ex was autistic. But not like a math autistic or like a science autistic. Definitely not a cook or clean autistic, I'll tell you that much. She was like one autistic that was really good at fucking yoga instructors behind my back. Yeah, right, dude? She's mathematical at that shit.
Stick it up.
The second thing I did is I joined dating apps. Y'all ever been on dating apps? No, just me. Y'all didn't meet on dating apps? None of y'all? Oh, okay, Facebook dating, dude. You know how it is. You been on Facebook dating? No? What are you, Beard? What are you? Hey. No one's been on dating apps with me? Okay, well, just you? Oh, you have? Okay, well, then maybe I can experience what I've experienced. When they get on dating apps, when you get on dating apps, they try to connect with you. They say things like, hey, you'll be matched with like-minded people just like you. Well, apparently, I'm a 400-pound black chick or a ghost. And I don't have any teeth. But no, really quick, when I start scrolling through the dating apps, I start learning stuff about myself. You know, and like I start ignoring red flags and just trying to get laid. Like the first chick I go on a date with, she drank milk with every meal. Yeah, she drank milk with spaghetti. You know how gross that was? It was an easy lay, but it was weird kisses, bro. Y'all will understand this. Second chick I go on a date with. This isn't common that people understand this, but second chick I go on a date with. She starts rifling through her purse and she goes, hey, are you going to judge me? And I go, no, I'm not going to judge you. I'm trying to get laid. I'm not judging you, you know? And she's rifling through her purse as we get to the restaurant. And she goes, you promise you're not going to judge me? I go, no, I'm not going to judge you. And I was like, man, dude, is this bitch about to, like, do some cocaine? Is she about to eat a donut? Like, what's she about to do, you know? She pulled out a CO2 cartridge and a whip it in my passenger seat. Yeah. And she didn't even fuck me, bro. Yeah, dude, I was judging too, by the way. She didn't prepare me for that. As a balloon hit the window. Yeah. Third chick I go on a date with, right? She really quick into the date was like, hey, me and my family, we don't believe in dinosaurs. I was like, what? And she goes, yeah, my family and I, we don't believe in dinosaurs. She's like, we believe the Earth's like 12,000 years old and dinosaurs never existed. I was like, man, dude, I can handle some religious differences. I might be able to date an atheist, but I can't handle this fucking retard. Hell yeah. I'm just joking. No, really, man, I'm in a relationship now, and I'm happily in a relationship. Like, I'm super happy. But you ever get into an argument with your significant other over some shit you didn't mean to say? or they misconstrued you, like some shit you said, but it didn't come out the right way. Like the other day, I was asking my girlfriend to hand me something. I was like, instead of it coming out like, hey babe, would you please hand me this? It accidentally came out, you stupid fucking fat bitch, you were in my life. And she got mad at me, and I don't know why. You know, it does, right? Like, and like, you ever tell her something all week long, and like you make sure you nail it, dude. You're like, dude, I have this day. And she gets mad at you when you tell her, like, hey, I have to do this. You know what I'm talking about, right, bro? Like, and my girlfriend got mad at me because I told her about this show all week. And she don't live far from here, and I was like, hey, babe, I have this show. And then the show came up, and she goes, I don't remember you saying that. And I was like, damn, dude. And we got in a big old argument about it. Now, I would never hit her, but I could damn sure see why her exes did. She likes it. Look at your white teeth. Thank you, man. Thank you. Dude, you ever been so single, you ever start getting woke? Oh, yeah, right, dude? Like, lately I've been thinking I want to date me one of these trans, you know? Yeah, dude, right, but I'm not a faggot, like, recently post-op. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like one that has something to prove, you know? Like I could be like, after they cook me at dinner, I'd be like, you can go and mow the lawn too, you know, you just transitioned. Or you ever done something that's so straight but it still feels kind of gay, like drinking a water bottle, eating a pickle, a popsicle? You know what I'm talking about? Like, you still feel, as a dude, you feel kind of gay, you know? You're like, man, I feel kind of gay doing this. Like, eating a popsicle still feels kind of gay. Like, the other day, I was smoking this dude that now identifies as a girl, and I felt kind of gay, you know? Hey, you ever people watch? Dude, I'm the most avid people watcher, and I'll leave you on this joke. I'm the most avid people watcher. Like, sometimes I'll people watch, and I'll people watch so hard, I'm like, man, dude. Like, I'll look at a couple and think, man, how do they fuck? You know? You don't talk about like a big one? You ever see a big old couple and you're like, man, dude, how are they fucking right now? Like, how much flour do they have at home, you know? Or like, you ever see a bigger white chick with a skinny black guy and you're like, God damn, that just makes sense. That's just science right there. Sometimes I think about something on social media, see, it's like whether or not God and Jesus are black. And I think God and Jesus had to be black. Because if God's going to put someone down in his image and bring him to earth, obviously they're going to have the biggest dick and be the most athletic. You laughed at it. Fuck yeah. Thank y'all very much. I'm Wayne.